Good evening. This is Dave, Collectible Connoisseur. Welcome. Happy New Year to you. It's January 5th now, but still very early in the new year. And I just wanted to jump on this evening, show off a couple of cards, and, just like a lot of people are doing, talk just a little bit about my hobby goals for 2022. So here's what I'm showing off tonight. I've got a couple of Johnny Bench certified autograph cards that I'm particularly fond of. One of the themes of my personal collection is certified autographs of Cincinnati Reds players. You'll see here that I bought a couple of cards of Johnny Bench. These all came from the same seller on eBay. This is a 2002 Topps 206, obviously autograph certified, aftermarket autograph certified by SGC. Got the same story here, the 2001 Topps Archives of the 1983 Johnny Bench card, signed and again autograph certified by SGC. There's a 1992 Upper Deck Baseball Heroes. Again, aftermarket autograph. So Johnny signed this card, and then the autograph certified by SGC. One more for now. Maybe tilt this downward a little bit. Same set, same series, same story, 1992 Upper Deck Baseball Heroes. Johnny Bench is one of my all-time favorite players. I grew up in the greater Cincinnati area in that era where Johnny Bench was still playing, the 70s. So you couldn't help but love the Cincinnati Reds. And for guys of a certain age and gals who played Little League or not whole baseball, our coaches gave us, two directions, and that was really it. Number one was hustle like Pete Rose. Get after it. And number two was think on the field like Johnny Bench. Of course, all right, I looked this up. Johnny Bench was a 14-time All-Star. He was a 10-time Gold Glove winner. He was a 2-time National League MVP. And he also led the league in home runs and RBIs on a couple of occasions each. But moreover, Johnny Bench was noted for his defensive skills. I noted he was a 10-time Gold Glove winner. Sparky Anderson called him the Little General. He was the person that directed play on the field when the Reds were out in the field. He called, for the most part, with a few exceptions, he called the games. He was the one that called the pitches. But he also would call the defensive alignments. Nowadays you see players kind of go into their pocket and consulting an index card before the next guy comes up to bat, and they'll shift around appropriately per the scouting report. I'm not saying that the Reds of the 1970s didn't have a scouting department, but Johnny Bench was the one that aligned the fielders. So I love collecting autograph cards of Cincinnati Reds, and that kind of leads into a minor discussion of my 2022 hobby goals. Kind of threefold. First, it's my intention to be a more disciplined collector. I mean, you saw here's 4 examples of what's essentially kind of the same autograph. Bench has a beautiful autograph, though. I'll tell you what. People just don't sign like that anymore. And I could show you, I'm willing to bet that I have, a dozen and, maybe more other Johnny Bench autograph cards. And I'll trot those out in future videos at some point. But the point is if I'm really pursuing the theme of collecting, Cincinnati Reds autographs, well, I think maybe I've got Bench covered. And there are other players that I don't. And Johnny Bench isn't it's fun to pick up autographed cards of him. But for instance, I don't have a Raleigh Eastwick relief pitcher from the 1970s Reds teams. I need to get myself a certified Raleigh Eastwick autograph. It's next on the list. So that's goal number one, be more disciplined and deliberate. Goal number two, I do a bit of selling. Not big time by any means, and the cards that I do sell are not of any great value. But I've been doing it for a couple of years, and it's more a haphazard result of collecting and then refining my collection a bit. For instance, I might have a few Johnny Bench autographs to sell off, when I get around to it. That's where most of my sales come from. I also look at a lot of cards online and, considering adding to my collection. And often I identify a lot of cards that I think, are being sold at a bargain, where there is additional value in that card. So I will buy them and then turn around and sell them at what I think is a proper valuation. And I've done okay with that. Like I said, I'm not quitting my daytime job anytime soon. But my goal for 2022 in that vein is going to be to be more disciplined in kind of the selling aspect. Will often, let that go for a while and then start listing cards on eBay or in other arenas. I'm going to make a concerted effort to be more consistent in listing cards. I'm going to be more consistent in, doing a little bit of research and selling at the full valuation instead of what I'm doing off the top of my head now. And see if I can't. Again, I have no hopes of feeding my children with that money, but see if I can't maybe step that up a little bit. And the third thing that I want to do this year, I'm going to move Johnny here, is I want to open more packs of cards. This is something that, honestly was my favorite thing as a kid. I loved opening packs of cards. It was like Christmas. It was like my birthday. It was, better than a candy bar. It was, you go down to the store and you get a pack of cards. You rip it open, it's something to talk about and trade with your friends. And, somewhere along the line, in chasing after autographs, I can go and buy a Johnny Bench autograph anytime. I'm opening this card and there's no guarantee that I'll get anything or anyone that I really like. But that's my goal, is to kind of recapture that. And so in doing so, I've gone out and I've bought a number of packs at what I think are values. And like I said, I've got a couple areas where I can turn around and sell these cards either as singles or as lots. And I'm going to open some packs just because I love opening packs. Let's see who I got here. I've got Patrick Queen, linebacker Ravens, CJ Hahn, fullback Vikings, Phillip Rivers. He made it in Donruss 21 as a Charger. That's all. I'll always remember him. Here's his replacement with the Colts, Carson Wentz. Travis Kelce, UC boy, turned backwards. I don't know if that might be a variation or it just might be turned backwards because I don't open packs all that often. Got to get back to it. So Darius Smith. The champ is here. Leonard Fournette. This dude, I know that there's not a huge card market for him. I know that, but he when he is running with the ball, he is a beast. I like the way he runs the ball. Justin Fields, Ohio State guy. I am an Ohio State fan. Back to Patrick Queen. So that was fun. It was nice to kind of just get the patter out and talk a little bit about the hobby goals. I hope that you all have a good new year and that the hobby is good to you this year. I will talk to you again soon.